Nutrition specs.
Yikes!
What?
Your Nutri-Specs indicate that, aside from the expected levels of snark, coffee ice cream, tar, and fish sticks, Girl Stinky is chock full of love.
You must be reading that thing wrong.
Maybe we don't have to defeat Skunk Ape after all. If your Nutri-Specs are right, he'll keel over from mercury poisoning in a few years anyway.
Where's the fun in that?
If I'm reading this right, Harry's been swallowing a lot of pride over the last few months, with side dishes of shredded dreams.
Oh, look! He still contains trace amounts of hope! That's so cute.
99% water, 1% icky mole man lip germs.
Ew.
50% alien protein, 40% chicken stock, 3% jackalope eyes. That'll get the cortexes firing on all cylinders.
Tasty!
Agent Superball is comprised of 20% mystery and 80% sheer awesome.
That's down 10% from last season.
Judging from the elevated levels of hair gel, gold chains, and pinky rings in this pie, I think we can finally close the case of Lester the Lisping Loan Shark.
Godspeed, Lester!
Wow, Grandpa Stinky really is nothing but a seething cauldron of bitterness, rage, and bile.
We needed mystical psychic specs to tell us that?
Well, his sodium level's a little high. Let's see what's in Grandpa Stinky's mysterious demon broth. Celery, chicken stock, carrots,
Boring!
finely ground cherub bones, minced albino buffalo tongues.
What is this, a demon broth or a kindergarten potluck? Where's the evil?
Ah, here we go. 2% aspartame.
The fiend!
Vanilla, ice cream, and yak milk?
No wonder I always want a yak after drinking one of these.
This half-eaten bagel nut is actually made of pork, red dye, and children's glue.
Ooh, unhealthy and unkosher.
Algae, fish poop, rust. Yep, this tank is 100% fish-free.
So what have we been eating here every Friday?
Looks like I owe you $5.
Why?
It turns out that Bosco's gumballs really were made entirely out of medical waste.
Ha!
Well, I'll be dipped. According to your spooky nutritional label, this Abe Lincoln head is almost entirely comprised of low-fat banana pudding.
Almost?
Well, it's 99% pudding and 1% cardboard.
Oh, I bet it's a secret toy surprise.
90% dried out protein, 1% water, 0% electrical activity. His synapses will never fire up with those ratios.
Maybe he should run for Congress.
You wouldn't expect a fire hydrant to have so much kerosene.
Maybe you wouldn't.
Flies, mosquitoes, fingernails? Fingernails?
That's one tough spider.
Dr. Mama Bosco's ghost is made of ionized air?
Funky.
I've always wanted to know what's in this ghostly goop. Cow hooves, lime flavoring, vodka? This isn't ectoplasm from beyond the veil, Max. It's a batch of lukewarm gelatin shots.
Funny, I always pictured Mama Bosco as more of a gin and tonic woman.
I know what you're doing, Max. Cut it out.
The end of the world is predicted by top apocalypsologists.
Ignorant peasants. Everyone knows that the world will face its demise when Hathor begins wading in the blood of the heretics, only to be tricked by Ra into drinking a tainted vessel of barley beer to defeat him.
Wait, is that the movie that has everyone dancing on the golf course at the end?
Please make your way to the animatron of the terrible beast assaulting the city.
The beast attacking the city. Right away, boss.
Now, poke the eyes to see an ancient, brutal civilization spring to life.
Poke the eyes. Okay. I'd poke its eyes, boss, but I can't reach it. Anything else, boss?
Let us begin. Please make your way to the Mesozoic era exhibit in the center of the main floor.
The dinosaur exhibit. You got it.
Now, poke the eyes to see an ancient, brutal civilization spring to life.
I'd poke its eyes, boss, but I can't reach it. Anything else, boss?
And finally, the pride of the museum. Please proceed to the Knights of Yog-Sothoth display.
Knights of Yog-Sothoth exhibit? Right away, sir.
Now, poke the eyes to see an ancient, brutal civilization spring to life.
I don't see any eyes to poke around here, boss. Anything else, boss?
your droll, a talking skull. I'm sure that will be useful. Ha! My new form reminds me of my summer pyramid on the shores of Bar El Zaraf.
And it'll come in handy in the unlikely event that we need a 7-sided die to defeat Skunkade. Look, Max. Free health, ammo, cupcakes, clues, and enlightenment. Oh, wait. It's empty.